Here is a set of Holmes model HANF-96 personal fans. These are of the 7-inch size. We have one here in, like, I would say avocado green. It's not like the actual avocado green from like the 70s, but the inside of it kind of looks like the inside of an avocado. And then another one in metallic gray. I'm quite fond of these fans, but I wanted to make a video for the Jordan U because he made a video of one of these several months ago, and he claimed the fan was abysmal garbage or something along those lines, and I don't remember him being that bad. Now, I will give him credit, both of these fans have been cleaned and serviced, and they have a fair bit of hours on them too, so they're definitely well in their break-in period. The green one I got first. I got it at the Goodwill. I think I might even still have the price sticker on it. Yeah, I do. I paid $1.50 for the green one at the Goodwill, and I believe I got it back in 2021, and I used it in my bedroom for several years at my mom's house, and then eventually last summer I brought it over here to my dad's house, and I continued to use it in the bedroom. So I have several hours on it. Now, this fan mostly ran in the wintertime when my bedroom was really cold and I didn't want air movement, and I think it's the perfect white noise fan. I love the sound of that fan. The gray one runs a bit faster, but I picked that up at, I believe, a different Goodwill, and I think I paid $2.50, maybe $3, somewhere around there. I can't remember, because the gray one was absolutely filthy. Over the winter I did a full tear down and service on both of these and cleaned both of them up. The green one is pretty clean because I kept that one relatively clean. The gray one was just packed with dust. I took apart both the motors, serviced them, and I think that's about it. So, might as well get into the test. They don't seem nearly as loud. We'll start off with the gray one first. This is the louder of the two because this one spins slightly faster. That's high speed. They're not really the most powerful thing in the world, but I'm going to kind of compare these to some other fans. I have a Windmere DF7 and a generic Cool Breeze branded 6-inch fan made by Guangxing, which those are pretty common. I actually have several of those under different brands. I have one that's unbranded, a Ocean Air branded one, and a Lakewood branded one. So I have a total of 4 of them. I use a Kleenex. Like, it's not, like, abysmal. And even from back here, this is a good way. It's about a couple feet away from the fan, and it's still blowing. It's not crazy powerful. I will say, from behind the camera, it feels gusty, but this is a personal fan. I don't expect it to move a bunch of air. Like, up in front of it, like, in the center, it doesn't move much air, but off to the side, like, it kind of does. So, like, if you see that, it's very gusty in the center, but off to the side, it has a nice strong flow. There's not much of a difference between low and high in terms of air movement, but on low it's a bit quieter. I personally like it on high, because I like the sound on high a bit more. Now, I've not really used the silver one very much yet. I have plenty of hours on the green one. I'd say on low speed, it doesn't, from like back here by the camera, it's still moving air, but it's not nearly as much as anything else, and there are no other fans on in this building at all besides this one right here. So, there's that. We'll fire up the green one. The green one's a bit out of balance. The blade's kind of warped on it. So it doesn't work nearly as good as the gray one. The gray one I think is in perfect balance. The green one's kind of the opposite. It kind of sucks. I'll say this one doesn't move as much air as the gray one. And it's the same thing, like more airflow off to the sides if I can get it to do the thing. I don't even know what it's doing. Do a quick comparison. Yeah, the gray one feels way stronger. From back here on high speed, yeah, the green one doesn't seem to work nearly as well as the gray one. Like, it's on high speed, it's not moving the tissue. I feel a breeze. It's not like a very heavy breeze. I would say it's not the fan to be using on an 80-degree day. Maybe if it's on your desk side, yes, but yeah, these were once again were marketed as a personal fan, so these aren't the types of fans to be like stuffed in a window or stuffed in a corner of a room and expected to circulate the air. If you want something like that, you can just get a turbo fan or maybe a 10-inch box fan, something along those lines. Yeah. Some dust just flew into it. And here's low. I personally like the sound of the green one a bit more, probably because it's out of balance. It has kind of a rumble to it. They're not like completely abysmal. They're pretty bad, but they move way more air than the uncomfortable zone personal fans that are being sold today. Those I just feel like they're just awful. You know, I'm standing behind a camera. I feel a bit of air, but it's nothing notable. So maybe these are not as good as I remembered. Guess we'll test both of them. Wait for that to spin down. This green one's kind of vibrating. I never had any issue with it vibrating on the desk in my bedroom. They have a really nice sound running together. They kind of remind me of like the Holmes HANF 2021 window fan. We had a lot of those fans growing up. Well, we had one in our apartment, maybe two, and several of my friends and family had those growing up. The green one's really shaking, but I love that sound, and these kind of sound like that, but they have a bit more of a harmonizing sound to them. I think the blade profile on these is very similar to those window fans. Oh, the gray one was on low. Gooey. I don't even know what this is accomplishing just by me running these on different speeds together. I guess we'll use the gray one for the experiment since it runs a lot better than the green one. Well, if anyone cares, the Cool Breeze is from November of 2011, and the Holmes is from October of 2000. So, yeah, if anyone cares. I don't know what the green one is. Let me check that. And the green one is from Augusta of 2000. So they're both from 2000, just a month off. So we'll fire up the Cool Breeze a bit first. These are pretty common. I think you can still buy a variant of these today. You can't tell which text is what. We'll do low speed first. And of all my little Guanxing fans, this one has the nicest startup sound. The motor on it's pretty loud. From back here, it feels really, like, pretty strong. That's throwing out the air. The Holmes is way louder on low. And even still, with like how loud it is, it's not like outrageously loud. I can still talk over it without screaming. I can probably even whisper too without like having to talk over the fan. I'd say on low speed they feel about the same. The Cool Breeze is a tad bit faster. This thing really throws the air out on high. Let me see how it feels from back here behind the camera. I feel a nice breeze. I'll say the Cool Breeze, the breeze carries a lot farther. I will say, I'm pretty sure if the Holmes didn't have the type of grill that it is, it would probably move the air a lot more. The grill design on this Holmes is just a aerodynamics catastrophe. I don't know if Jordan said that or if I came up with it. I'm not too sure, but that's pretty much what the grill is on that Holmes. Maybe I should have got the Lakewood counterpart of this out, because that has a plastic front grill. We'll see if that even makes a difference. Yeah, the Holmes doesn't have nearly as much power as the Cool Breeze. I will say the airflow on the Holmes is a lot more gentle. It spreads the airflow out a lot more, and that might just be because of how the grill's designed. Because, like, directly in the center, you don't get much airflow. On the side, you feel way more. And the tissue doesn't really show that, but I can feel a lot more air coming out from the sides of the fan. I wonder, from, like, back here or whatever, like off to the side. It's moving, but not much. Still not that impressive. Maybe I should have brought that little Lakewood out instead. Thing is, I think that Lakewood's a bit buried. I will say the Cool Breeze definitely takes the cake on this one, but they work. They're not like absolutely useless. I don't think they're very bad. I can think of a few fans that are worse than this Holmes. One of them being a different model that Holmes makes, that from the 90s. I don't know what the model is off the top of my head. But whatever that is, I experienced several of them. They're utter garbage. They move no air at all. And then those Comfort Zone 9-inch desk/clip fans, and those ones are just even worse. I think those ones, they make a lot of noise, and they're kind of like a choppy noise. I had a few of them. I don't think I kept any of them. They're just utter garbage. So I think these Holmes are not bad. I think they actually work pretty good. So that's all I really got to say on them. They're not useless garbage in my opinion. And they're definitely very good. Not even as a fan, as a white noise maker, I think these fans are fantabulous with the production of white noise. And that's why I kind of use these as a bedside fan, I find the sound of these to just be very, very soothing. Maybe I'll place both of these in my bedroom at some point this winter and have them run a good bit and see how it sounds with both of these running. Just kind of there. Maybe it'll circulate the air, but I got a ceiling fan for that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze. Hopefully, Jordan, this video was helpful, if not entertaining. I don't know if it benefits you in any way for me making this video, but yeah, there's my opinion. I'm just a random person on the internet. You probably don't care, but yeah, thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze.